Hello, Blitz fans. This is There Can Be Only One bringing another gameplay from SirComplainsALot from No Sim. He is in the WZ-122 TM. Now, this tank, I'm not too familiar with it, but we're gonna get into this gameplay here and see what he does in it. Now, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a very epic battle because, a couple of these guys, my subs and stuff that come in and post replays for me, yeah, they do really good. So I can only expect this to be an epic game. So he's going to push up the C cap. There's the T-34-2 already spotted, and also who is this? The oh yeah, the Patton. The Patton is pushing way too aggressive, and he's going to sink a nice little shot into him. Now, the armor on this tank is pretty good. You can see the turn is very strong. Going to get a nice little bounce from him. Going to bounce it. He ain't going to get nothing into him because, SirComplainsALot knows his tanks and he knows how to play, and he's going to shoot a nice little shot into him. He had the opportunity to push up, you know. So counter shooting is usually the best option to protect yourself and to get damage out. And this poor T-32, he just got ammo rack. Oof, that had to hurt. That had to hurt a lot. And we see that now they're pushing up. The enemy team is in town. Now I tell you all the time that town is just a bad spot to be, unless your lineup is completely all heavies and you only have like one medium. Like town is so bad. Hey, look, this is the Annihilator. Hey, Annihilator, you ain't so OP now, are you, son? You ain't so OP. Look at that nice little shot by SirComplainsALot. And he's just going to keep on moving up, and he's going to keep pushing them, putting the pressure on them. They don't know what to do. Get a nice little, man, look at that RNG. Look at that RNG. That headshot, and he had full bloom on that too. Like, just to pin that, RNG is definitely on his side in this game, which is really good for him. And the Cheesy is, he's not going to be too happy about getting shot by him. He's going to really try to really push him in a minute. I mean, look at that. Bounces off the Annihilator. And he returns the favor with a nice headshot. I mean, just pinning those shots one after the other, not missing at all. And he's going to finish them off. Well, so much for the Annihilator being OP. It's not so OP when you have an OP player, to deal with. And the Cheesy, now he's a little upset. He wanting to push him. And he misses. He scooched the pooch on that one. And now he's done caught himself out in the open. Not going to really do too much at this point because he's going to die. And SirComplainsALot's going to sink a nice little track shot into him, make him bleed a little bit his HP. And then he goes on back to the garage. Oh, you poor guy. That's what you get messing with my boy here. He gonna send you back to the garage because you ain't gonna do nothing, son. Oh, look at this mill player. Oh, you just got smacked, son. You just got smacked. And look at this. Full bloom. Pins it. Full bloom. Boy, that's pretty good. And he's gonna do it again. He's gonna shoot a nice shot into him. Oh, and takes him on out. Man, look at that. He's done did almost 5k damage in a tier 8 game. A tier 8 game. I mean, that's stupendous. That's incredible. I love seeing these replays. These are really good. You see, SirComplainsALot did a lot of damage, despite his team not doing so much. Like, 4 of his teammates didn't do over 1k damage. The Annihilator, which is a beast of a tank, barely got over 1k. And it wasn't for this man right here, SirComplainsALot, they probably would have lost that game. You carried them to that win, son. You did good, son. You are the best, son. Don't nobody mess with him, son, because he's gonna wreck it. And you can see on the enemy team there is a Max Pro player. So most of those Max Pro players are pretty good, but the cards wasn't in his favor today. And I just want to say this was a very epic game, really cool, and as you can tell, he gets the golden ace mastery, which is wonderful. I love it. That's great. Well, kudos to you, buddy. Thanks for the replay. That was an epic game for a tier 8 match. That's some good damage right there. That's like tier 10 damage, and you did it at tier 8. So that just goes to show you when RNG matchmaking is on your favor, and then not only that you are a very, very skilled player. You can just wreck teams and make them feel bad. You know. Well, this is it for this replay. This is Thercanonlybeone signing out. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget, I do have a Discord server. Please join if you want to post your replays, chat with people. Got some really good folks in there. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe out there and happy hunting.